What's going on, boys and girls? This is Jason Torres, the blogger rapper, and I wanted to talk to you today about fear. And I know you're like, what fear? One thing I want to tell you guys is that when you start your own YouTube channel, I really want you to consider starting your own YouTube channel if you haven't yet, because when you have your own YouTube channel and you're trying to keep it updated as often as I am, your mind actually opens up to all the things around you, which is amazing. Like, I'm experiencing things, I'm seeing things that's giving me content to talk about, such as fear, which I'm going to get into in a minute. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, I highly suggest you get one and, go for it. And just, think about all the things that you can talk about. Most people who don't start a YouTube channel is because they're like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you do this and you're diligent, you'll find that, like, going to the movies, you'll see something that'll give you an idea, or watching TV like I am, maybe something will pop and it will give you an idea, because I'm noticing that naturally every day that I'm, going out my business. So anyway, the subject for today is about fear. And this is based off of the movie that I saw this weekend called After Earth, starring Will Smith and his son. Now, mind you, this is going to have some spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet and you don't want to see it, don't go any further, but click the link below on your way out. Visit my website, thebloggingrapper.com, and all that good stuff. Anyway, if you want to continue watching this video, here you go. Alright, so the movie's called After Earth, and it's about Will Smith and his son. And Will Smith's character is this fearless guy, this fearless warrior, Basically, the whole human race travels to this planet called Novus Prime, and it's very sci-fi-ish. And he's journeying, all across the world and everything, fighting aliens and everything. And so, one encounter, he brings his son along, and they actually crash landed on Earth. And his son, I don't think he ever saw Earth before. But anyway, as they crash land, Will Smith actually breaks his legs, so he can't get up and go anywhere. So he relies on his son to go out and get help. Now, as the son goes out, there's so much meaning behind this, so much subliminal meaning. But anyway, as the son goes out, and he's going through the forest or the jungle, whatever, he's starting to experience all sorts of emotions, more specifically fear. And so one night, he's talking to his dad on his telecommunicator thing, and he's like, "Dad, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? How did you conquer your fear after, when going up against all these aliens?" Will Smith started to tell a story of his first encounter with an alien, where he almost died under the hands of this alien. The alien had stabbed him, and was basically trying to drown him. And then Will Smith, realized that he wasn't afraid of death. And then that's when he realized that the alien can literally smell fear. The alien can sense the pheromones that are given off when someone experiences fear. So he decided that since he wasn't scared of death, he wasn't going to be scared of this alien. So he closed off his fear. He kicked it out, basically. He stopped feeling afraid of this alien and dying. And as soon as he did that, the alien couldn't sense him anymore. And so the alien kept moving past him. And then Will Smith got his bearings back up and killed the alien. And this is amazing because, again, spoiler, the son goes through his journey, and towards the end, he comes across an alien. And he's running from the alien, he's trying to save his skin. And he's getting beat up and everything. And then finally, he's on the floor, and he hears his father. And his father's telling him, fear does not exist. Fear does not exist. Don't get me wrong. This is what he said. Don't get me wrong. Danger is very real. But fear is what's in your mind. It is a choice. Listen to that. Fear is not real. It is a choice that you make. and you could choose not to make that choice. You can choose not to be afraid. You could choose not to have fear. And that was so true. And just watching it on the screen was amazing, because when the son realized that and he heard his father saying that, he was on the floor, he was scared. As soon as his father said that, as soon as he remembered his father saying that, he opened his eyes and he was not scared anymore. And the alien, which was basically right on top of him, walked past him. The alien couldn't find him anymore. So the kid got up, took off his, pull out his dad's sword, and he jumps in the air and he slams the sword down on the alien's back. And then he's like holding on to the alien as the alien's writhing around in pain and all that. And he stabs him again and he stabs him again in like this climactic, superhero moment. And then finally the alien falls down and dies, you know what I'm saying? And this wimpy little kid on top of this giant alien, the alien was like a huge beast. And giant alien, and this little tiny kid with a little sword stands up victoriously and then saves the day. I'll tell you this, it was not, After Earth is not one of those blockbuster films, that you rave on about, but paying attention to the undertones, to the message, that was amazing to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because this has Will Smith's philosophy written all over it. I love how motivated this guy is. You know what I'm saying? I love how educated and how like, another example is The Pursuit of Happiness by Will Smith and the same kid, his son. The Pursuit of Happiness, same deal, where it's based off of a real story, but in the movie he was telling his son, if you want something, go get it. Period. You don't let anybody stop you, not even me, from getting your dreams. If you have something, it's there for you. Get it. And then in this movie, After Earth, he's talking to you about fear. It does not exist. It is your choice, and you could choose not to have it. Those two things blow my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what everybody does. Everybody gets scared. Oh man, I'm never going to make it. How am I going to get out of these bills and all that? And, this guy, in The Pursuit of Happiness, he plays this guy that was dirt poor, broke as heck. His wife left him. All he had was him and his son. And he couldn't even afford daycare. You know what I'm saying? Had nobody to take care of him. And so he tells him how, how motivated he is, that if you want something, you get it. What happens? He gets promoted in his job. Actually, he gets hired by this job, and he gets promoted way up there, right there in Wall Street, and he becomes one of the richest men in the world. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize something. You guys watching this right now, you got to realize something. If you want this, if you want to make this work, if you want to be successful, take it. Be successful. That's it. Period. It's yours to have. But you got to have it in here. You got to believe in it. And not only that, when that little bit of fear comes at you, remember, you're choosing to be afraid. You could choose not to. It's up to you. Anyway, I'm Jason Torres, the blogger rapper. Click the link below to learn more about my business. Visit my website, thebloggingrapper.com, where I teach you how to make money online and to help you be successful. This is my road to financial freedom here as well. Subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click the link below. If you have any questions, comments, drop them below. And I'll see you all soon. It's Jason Torres, the blogger rapper. Much love. God bless. Peace.